What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and today is Sleeper Sunday on Sleeper. So we actually have two promos today. If you guys don't know, we have two promos on Sunday and on Wednesday on Sleeper. So if you don't have Sleeper, you should definitely get it because it is one of the easiest ways to, it's one of the easiest apps to build bankroll on and just like get free entries like this where they just give you discounts. So I think we're up $700 just on Sleeper alone this year, and that's taking legitimately 4 bets every single week, 2 on Sunday, 2 on Wednesday. So I probably spend 5 to 10 minutes on Sleeper a week taking these bets. And I mean, that's another like $150 a week, or sorry, a month that you're getting on Sleeper by just taking these super easy bets. So Asia Wilson over 20.5 points, really like this. She's the best player in the WNBA. And then Tarek Skobal, extremely good discount right here. He just needs 4.5 strikeouts. He normally gets like 7 or 8, so should easily hit this. Again, if it's a discount, we're going to take it. But if you guys don't have Sleeper, I'll show you guys. You can get Sleeper. It'll also be in the description, and then you can send me a screenshot of proof that you deposited using my link, and I will get you guys into my VIP with using Sleeper. And today is a better day than any to use it. I will say in the VIP, we went ahead and cashed a 8.5x our money, so that is really great to see here. We took correlation at the top here with quarterbacks, and then correlation down here with League of Legends, which both did really well. Ritter went under his total, and then Blake Whitehurst, he didn't even get a catch. So I will say a lot of these Ritter yards actually came within like the last 30 seconds of the game, and if he would have hit that, I would have been. If he would have went over in the last 30 seconds, I would have been really mad. But he was at like 35, and then they had like a 30-second drill kind of where he's just like passing the ball down the field, and the defense wasn't really trying because they were just trying to not let him score. And he ended up getting like 40 yards that drive, but luckily he went under. Blake Whitehurst went under, so that was correlated. And then League of Legends, I mean, this is beautiful correlation right here. This guy had 3 maps to get 13 kills. He only got 4 kills in 3 maps. And then this guy Quid, who's the mid laner on the other team, he got 19 kills. So that is the discrepancy of League of Legends. I always say this is like one team is going to absolutely dominate the other team. This team 100 Thieves dominated Dignitas. So that's how that worked right there with League of Legends. We do this all the time. League of Legends, Counter-Strike, football, stuff like that. I know the plays yesterday in the YouTube video did not hit, so obviously it sucks. I'm sorry about that. I'm telling you guys, I more than anyone want to hit the YouTube plays just as much as you do, because I love hitting the YouTube plays. It is my favorite thing ever to just know that so many people get free value of my videos, and you guys are really the foundation of all this, the guys that watch my videos. So again, I'm sending out more in the YouTube channel. I'm doing more 4-mans because I'm trying to get more NFL plays out there. It seems like that's what I like to do. That's what other people like to do. So with the 4-mans for NFL, I kind of need to play 4-mans because they do have heavy payout shifts if you just play them as 2-mans. But I will say Carson Wentz, and it was Justin Ross who we paired with him. We paired those together to go more and more. They ended up going less and less. But if you watch the game, Carson Wentz actually threw him the ball, I think 4 times. And there was actually like a 25-yard to 30-yard pass to Justin Ross, toe tap grab, and Justin Ross just barely was out. His toes were barely out. It seemed like if they challenged it, he would have been in. But, it does happen at the end of the day, right? Sometimes with football, it's like for example, for Blake Whitehurst, 15.5 yards. At the end of the day, that could be 1 catch, right? He could get a 20-yard catch, and then it's like, wow, you look so dumb that you took him less when he actually just got 1 catch for 20 yards. So, unfortunate, I really do think it was a good play at the end of the day. Wentz was out there for a long time. He got like -3 yards in the second quarter. So at the end of the day, if you just threw Justin Ross the ball and they actually connected, then he would have probably went over. But yeah, we live for another day. Always living, we learn. I'm always trying to learn, and especially with things like preseason, which is just such an unknown a lot of times. Really trying to figure it out, watch these games, and kind of see how these coaches in these different teams are traversing the preseason. I will say, if you're new here, I do have a really, really good, solid performance in the past 3 months. This is since May 17th right here. We're up right around 200. I think I checked today, it's like 237. So this is with free plays and VIP plays. So I think we went down like maybe 1 or 2 units yesterday. It seemed like everything was going opposite of what I wanted to happen, which does happen sometimes, right? I'm not going to come on here and tell you guys that we're going to go up every single day, just like clockwork, just like make units every single day, right? There's going to be amazing days and there's going to be bad days, but really when we have bad days, it's normally like -2, -3 units, and then the good days are like +10, +15 units. And this graph really shows that, right? Sometimes we go down, but then we pop back up. We go down, we pop back up, right? You can see we went on a really insane run last week. And yeah, I know a lot of you guys definitely trust the process, which is great. This is over 800 bets, so you guys know that there's a lot of volume backing you guys on this. And yeah, going to keep tracking, obviously. And I really like to be transparent with my betting, transparent with my performance, and hopefully you guys respect that, right? So if I come on here and I lose my YouTube plays, I'm going to tell you guys like, hey, we lost. That sucks. Let's move on for another day, right? It's betting at the end of the day. We're not going to win every single day. So let's go to the first play of the day. It's going to be on PrizePicks. So PrizePicks play of the day, we do have Counter-Strike, and then we do have NFL preseason. I'm going to start here in the NFL game right here because I really like this here. We got Sean Clifford and then Grant Dubois. I don't know. I think it's I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Sean Clifford, Grant, I'm just going to call him, more and more on pass and receiving yards. Grant actually got 6 targets and 5 receptions last week. So that is absolutely insane to happen, especially in the preseason. The most that these guys even get is probably like 3 receptions, and that's probably going to be like their highest receiver. So if you guys watched the game yesterday, I actually didn't watch it. I just watched highlights of the game. I try to go back and watch highlights of every single game just to kind of know what these players are doing. Sean Clifford and Grant Dubois had an insane connection last week for some reason. They had like 3 passes back and forth, and Sean Clifford, if he feeds the ball to Grant again, Grant I think had 66 yards last week. So if Sean feeds the ball to Grant, right, and he throws him like, let's just say 30-40 yards even, then that's going to be 40 yards for his total, and then Grant, it's going to obviously put him over, right? And then obviously Sean Clifford's probably going to feed to other people too, and he had a really good game last week too. So I will also say Denver defense, they played the Colts last week, and they allowed 30 points. So Denver defense, I know it's probably not their starters playing. It's like their second and third string and stuff like that. But they allowed a lot of points, a lot of yards last week. So I think this should be a high-scoring game. It is preseason at the end of the day, so these games are kind of like hard to tell, and it's really hard. It's really just telling how many people are going to start and how long these guys are going to start. So Sean Clifford, I think he did really good last week. Going to take him over. Grant going to take him over also. But at the end of the day, this is a 4-man. So anything could happen, but we do have correlation down here, and then we also have correlation right here. Really like these lines right here for Counter-Strike. So if you want to take this as a Counter-Strike 2-man, be a little bit less risky, definitely you can do that. We got Rush, and then we got Dia, I guess, and 1 player on the Nouns, 1 player on Elevate, taking the less and less. These plays will probably bump, I would say. So this might bump to 30. This might bump to 11. I would take this at 11.5 if it bumps down, and then Rush, I would take it maybe at 30, but I would definitely take it at 30.5. So if it bumps by 0.5, definitely take it. But yeah, this is correlated based off of game length. So if the game goes shorter, less kills will happen. If the game goes longer, more kills will happen. Again, this is over, if you take 100 games and out of those 100 games, 80 of those games are really short games, then most of the time those games should go shorter, and these guys should go less and less. So obviously not like a blanket statement 100% of the time type thing. I try to stay away from terms like that. But again, most of the time these guys should go less and less, and that is how correlation works for Counter-Strike. It's one of our bread and butters of the channel. If you're interested in all that, interested in the performance, interested in the VIP, really a lot of the value that you're getting is you're just getting a ton more bets. You're getting like 10 bets a day, and then you're also getting them straight to your phone right when I take them. So, I talked about some bumps and stuff like that. The plays might bump and the kills might go lower and stuff like that. In the VIP, it's a great way to avoid that because you're actually getting the plays right as I take them. So if you're interested in getting the VIP, this is the best way to do it right now is text me the word better, and I will get you guys signed up for better and get you guys a free month of my VIP. So all you have to do is sign up for better using my code. Again, just text me better and I will get you guys the instructions super easily. It'll take like 5 minutes. A lot of you guys have been doing this over the past couple days. Another thing you can do, I know we talked about Sleeper and we're about to talk about Sleeper more, is you can sign up for Sleeper or Chalkboard and deposit money in there and sign up for the app. And all you have to do is deposit $10 for these apps. And yeah, you could just text me the word Sleeper, text me the word Chalkboard, text me the word Better, just whichever app you don't have, and I'll get you signed up and get you guys a free month of the VIP. So the VIP is pretty much free, right? You can get it for free for a month. We're averaging 80 units every single month, so over 3 months, 240 units just about, over averaging 80 units over a long period of time, right? And again, it's all about thinking long term. It's not thinking about day to day. It's thinking, hey, how are we going to do in 2 weeks? How are we going to do in a month, right? So again, really confident in my strategy. And again, if you look back in a month, I'm sure this number is going to be way higher than it is today. So let's get into the play. For sleeper, we do have Tarek Skubal over strikeouts. That is that's the discount play. And then we also have Asia Wilson. That's the discount play. So pairing with Tarek, we got Maria Mabry, I think her first name is, and then we're taking her under 13.5 points, and then we got Marcus Stroman to go over 2.5 earned runs. I found these plays right here on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Let me hop in there and show you guys exactly how I found these plays. All right, you guys, so I'm on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer here. I'm under the sleeper tab. You can see there's all these different books that you could go under. I'm going to go ahead, click refresh here. First play is going to be Marcus Stroman and how I found that, right? So on sleeper, his line is -112 is pretty much the value they're giving you with the multiplier and everything like that. And you can see all of these other books. I'm not sure if you can see all the way to the right, but you can see Pinnacle, DraftKings, BetMGM, and Caesars, right? All of these other books have them right around like -123, -125. So we're getting like 10 to 15 points of value by taking his over on sleeper. So really, really good play. Really like this here. That's the first one. And then I think the second one might have got bumped like really far down. Yeah, here she is. So Marina Mabry under 13.5 points. Same sort of thing, right? We're getting her at -125 on sleeper, and then I think this is like DraftKings or FanDuel has her at -135. If you want to take any of these other plays, you definitely could do that too. I think she did get bumped down, so if you want to take like this player, Chelsea Gray, you could also take under assist. This is a pretty good play. So you guys can do whatever you want. You guys can tail me. You guys could also take any of these. These are all going to be pretty good plays, especially to pair up with the discount, right? This is actually a really good play here. Bowden Francis over pitcher strikeouts, but you can see it's really easy to find plays on this optimizer, and it's how, like I said, with sleeper, I make about $100 a week on sleeper like clockwork using these promos, and I can find the plays super easy using this optimizer. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I know we had bad day. I know we've had a string of bad days, but let's hopefully bounce back and at least get something, especially like with the sleeper discounts and stuff like that. Hopefully those, at least one of them hits or two of them hit. If one of them hits, we'll be in the green because that's going to be like $20 to win $30 or $33, whatever it is. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.